On August 8, 2007, in the small town of Esto, Florida, Amanda Lewis called 911 in a state of panic. She reported finding her 7-year-old daughter, Adrianna, unresponsive in the family's above-ground pool. Emergency responders arrived swiftly, and Adrianna was transported to Bay Medical Center. Despite efforts to revive her, she was pronounced dead approximately an hour after arrival. Initially, her death was considered a tragic accident. However, the narrative took a dramatic turn when Adrianna's 6-year-old half-brother, Hutto, provided a startling account to investigators. He claimed that their mother had punished Adrianna by forcibly dunking her in the pool, holding her under the water until she stopped moving. AJ's testimony included a chilling detail. Adrianna had pleaded for him to call the police during the incident. Amanda Lewis was arrested and charged with first-degree murder and aggravated child abuse. During the trial in February 2008, the prosecution presented AJ's testimony as the cornerstone of their case. They also introduced evidence of bruises on Adrianna's forehead, which they argued were consistent with being forcibly held underwater. Additionally, witnesses testified about the lack of toys in the household and the overall poor living conditions, suggesting a pattern of neglect. The defense challenged the reliability of AJ's testimony, noting inconsistencies in his statements and questioning the plausibility of his account. They also highlighted that Amanda had passed a polygraph test and had no prior history of abuse. Despite these arguments, the jury deliberated for only 2 hours before finding Amanda Lewis guilty on all charges. She was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. The case garnered national attention, sparking debates about the reliability of child witnesses and the potential for wrongful convictions. Some critics pointed to the involvement of medical examiner Dr. Charles Siebert, who had been previously relieved of duty for negligence in multiple cases, as a factor that could have influenced the outcome. In 2010, Amanda Lewis filed an appeal, arguing that the use of aggravated child abuse as the underlying felony in a felony murder charge was inappropriate in her case. The appeal was denied and her conviction was upheld. Years later, AJ Hutto, now an adult, stood by his testimony stating, "100% guilty. I stand by every word I said." The tragic death of Adrianna Hutto and the subsequent conviction of Amanda Lewis remain a poignant reminder of the complexities involved in child testimony and the pursuit of justice.